While America was racing to the moon and muscle cars were dominating the streets, General Motors was secretly building one of the most audacious engines ever to come out of Detroit. An engine so ridiculously massive and powerful. I'm talking about an 11.5-liter V12 monster that could run for 15,000 hours straight without breaking a sweat. An engine so rare that fewer than 5,000 were ever built, and today, less than 200 are believed to still exist. This is the story of the GMC Twin Six 702 V12. And trust me, the truth behind this forgotten American legend is far more shocking than you could ever imagine. But before we dive into this mechanical monster, if you love deep dives into forgotten automotive history and engineering marvels like this, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We have tons more content like this coming your way, and you do not want to miss it. All right, let's get into it. Let's set the scene. It's 1960. Eisenhower is still president. In Detroit, General Motors is about to do something absolutely crazy. The late 1950s were a transitional period in the trucking industry. Diesel engines were starting to dominate the heavy-duty market, promising better fuel economy and longer service intervals. But diesel technology was still expensive, and many fleet operators, farmers, and municipal departments were not ready to make the switch. They wanted gasoline power, but they needed something bigger, stronger, and more capable than what was currently available. General Motors' solution was simple: go absolutely nuclear with displacement. But before we get to the V12, we need to talk about its foundation. In 1960, GMC introduced a revolutionary new family of 60-degree V6 engines. These were not your typical V6 engines. These were heavy-duty monsters, ranging from 305 to 478 cubic inches. To put that in perspective, the largest V6 displaced 7.8 liters. That is bigger than most modern V8 engines. These V6 engines featured a unique 60-degree bank angle, push rods, a single camshaft, and a 6-throw crankshaft. They were designed from the ground up for commercial applications, built to handle sustained. Now here's where things get interesting. While developing these V6 engines, someone at GMC had a brilliant, or possibly insane idea. What if we took two of these V6s and combined them into a single V12? And that's exactly what they did. In 1960, GMC unveiled the Twin Six. This was not just two engines bolted together. It was a carefully engineered masterpiece that took the 351 cubic inch V6 and essentially doubled it, creating a 702 cubic inch V12 Leviathan. The engineering was actually quite clever. The engine featured a one-piece cylinder block casting with a massive crankshaft, forging that weighed approximately 180 pounds by itself. Let that sink in for a moment. The crankshaft alone weighed 180 pounds. That is as much as an entire motorcycle engine, complete with transmission. To keep costs manageable and simplify production, GMC used 56 shared components from the 351 V6, including cylinder heads, intake and exhaust manifolds, and various other parts. This modular approach meant that if you knew how to work on a GMC V6, you could service the V12, assuming you had a strong enough back to lift the components. But why build such a monster? What was the point? Let me paint you a picture of just how absurd this engine really was. The fully assembled GMC Twin Six V12 weighed 1,500 pounds. 1,500 pounds. The oil sump alone held 4 gallons of oil. That is 15 liters. Most modern cars hold around 4 to 5 quarts. This thing needed 16 times that amount. And it did not just hold oil, it circulated it with authority. The high-volume oil pump could move 17 gallons per minute through the engine. That is like emptying a standard water cooler every 40 seconds. The cooling system was equally absurd. The water pump could push 118 gallons per minute. To put that in perspective, that is nearly 2 gallons per second. Now you might be thinking, okay, it is huge, it is heavy, but it must make insane power, right? Well, here is where things get interesting, and perhaps disappointing depending on your perspective. The GMC Twin Six produced 275 horsepower at 2,400 revolutions per minute. Wait, what? Only 275 horsepower from an 11.5-liter V12? Before you dismiss this engine as a complete failure, you need to understand what it was designed to do. This was not a performance engine. This was not meant to set speed records or win drag races. This was a workhorse, plain and simple. The real story is in the torque figures. This engine produced 630 pound-feet of torque at just 1,600 revolutions per minute. That is barely above idle, and it could maintain that torque for hours, days, even weeks without breaking a sweat. See, this engine was not designed to rev high or make peak horsepower. It was designed to pull, to haul, to pump, and to do it all day, every day, for years on end. And in that regard, it was absolutely phenomenal. GMC claimed the Twin Six could run 15,000 miles with minimal servicing. In stationary applications like irrigation pumps, these engines could operate for 15,000 hours of continuous operation. Let us do some math here. If you ran this engine 8 hours a day, every single day, it would last for over 5 years of continuous operation before needing anything more than basic maintenance. And when it finally did need a major overhaul, you could expect to get 200,000 miles out of it before that became necessary. But there was a catch. Actually, several catches. First, the fuel economy. Remember when I said 3 miles per gallon? I was not joking. This engine was an absolute glutton for 87-octane gasoline. In an era when gas was cheap, that was manageable. But as fuel prices began to rise through the 1960s, operating costs became prohibitive for many applications. Second, the size and weight. At 1,500 pounds, this engine required serious chassis engineering to accommodate it. You could not simply drop it into any truck. The entire vehicle had to be designed around this behemoth. Third, and perhaps most importantly, diesel engines were rapidly improving. By the mid-1960s, diesel technology had advanced to the point where it could match the durability of the Twin Six while offering significantly better fuel economy and lower operating costs. So where did GMC actually use this massive V12? The answer might surprise you. The most famous application was in fire trucks, specifically the GMC 7000 series. And this made perfect sense. Fire trucks need power on demand, but they do not rack up huge mileage. They need to be able to run pumps for extended periods, sometimes hours at a time. And reliability is absolutely critical, because lives depend on it. GMC marketing materials from the early 1960s boldly claimed that a Twin Six-powered fire truck could pump 1,500 gallons of water per minute at the lowest possible cost. That is an Olympic-sized swimming pool every 5 hours. The engine's massive low-end torque and ability to maintain consistent power output made it ideal for this application. But fire trucks were not the only place you would find the Twin Six. The engine found a surprising second life in agricultural applications, particularly as stationary power units for irrigation pumps in the American Southwest. This is where the engine truly proved its worth. Farmers and agricultural operations needed pumps that could run continuously during irrigation season, often 24 hours a day for weeks or even months at a time. Downtime was not just inconvenient, it could mean crop failure and financial ruin. The Twin Six became legendary in these applications. Stories circulated about engines running for entire growing seasons without being shut off, running for months straight with only oil changes and basic maintenance. The combination of massive displacement, conservative power output, and robust construction meant these engines could handle sustained operation that would destroy virtually any other gasoline engine. And here is the kicker. Some of these irrigation pump engines are reportedly still running today, more than 60 years after they were built. The engine also found its way into other heavy-duty trucks beyond fire apparatus, generators, cable carts, and various other industrial applications. Anywhere you needed sustained, reliable power from a gasoline engine, the Twin Six was a viable option. If you are still with me at this point and enjoying this deep dive into automotive history, hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Your support keeps us going. Now let us talk about what happened to this magnificent beast. Despite these successes, the Twin Six never achieved the commercial success GMC had hoped for. From 1960 to 1966, when the last unit rolled off the production line, GMC built approximately 5,000 engines. That might sound like a lot, but spread across 6 years, it is actually quite modest, especially compared to the hundreds of thousands of diesel engines being produced by competitors. By 1966, the writing was on the wall. Diesel engines had won. They offered better fuel economy, comparable or better reliability, and increasingly competitive pricing. The era of the massive gasoline truck engine was coming to an end. GMC replaced the Twin Six in 1967 with a more practical solution, a 637 cubic inch V8. This engine offered similar capabilities, but in a more compact, lighter, and less expensive package. It used a 60-degree bank angle like the V6 family, and shared the Twin Six's basic bore and stroke dimensions of 4.56 inches and 3.59 inches. And so the GMC Twin Six faded into obscurity. It became a footnote in automotive history, occasionally mentioned in truck enthusiast magazines but largely forgotten by the mainstream. For decades, it seemed destined to remain nothing more than a curious oddity from a bygone era. But then something unexpected happened. Fast forward to 2007, the custom car and hot rod scene was evolving. Builders were constantly searching for ways to one-up each other, to create builds that were more extreme, more outrageous, more memorable than anything that had come before. Enter the Blastoline B702. Designer Michael Leeds and builder Randy Grubb collaborated to create a jaw-dropping custom that proudly showcased a heavily modified GMC V12. This build caught the attention of the custom car world, and suddenly, the forgotten GMC engine was cool again. But there was a problem. These engines were now 40, 50, even 60 years old. Many had been scrapped. Others were still running in remote irrigation installations. Finding a Twin Six in rebuildable condition was like finding a needle in a haystack. This challenge led to the creation of Thunder 512 LLC, a specialized company based in Evansville, Indiana. These folks are the world's foremost experts on the Twin Six. They track down surviving engines, restore them to better-than-new condition, and even modernize them with contemporary technology. According to Thunder 512, fewer than 200 Twin Six engines survive in conditions good enough to make restoration viable. They've made it their mission to track down as many as possible, rescuing these mechanical dinosaurs from scrap yards, barn corners, and abandoned industrial sites. But here's where things get really interesting. Thunder 512 doesn't just restore these engines to original specifications. They've figured out how to properly tune and modify them to extract significantly more power. A properly rebuilt Thunder 12 Spec Twin Six can produce up to 425 horsepower while maintaining stock internal components. That is a 54% increase over the original 275 horsepower rating. And if you're willing to invest in serious aftermarket upgrades, the company claims that 600 horsepower is achievable. Imagine that. A 60-year-old engine design, originally rated at 275 horsepower, capable of producing more than twice that figure with modern tuning and components. It's a testament to how much untapped potential existed in that massive displacement. The truth is that this engine was both a brilliant success and a commercial failure. It was ahead of its time in some ways, and hopelessly outdated in others. It represented the absolute peak of American gasoline truck engine development, and also proved why that development path was ultimately a dead end. The Twin Six could do things that no other gasoline engine could do. It could run for months without stopping. It could produce massive torque at incredibly low revolutions per minute. It was built to last not years, but decades. Some are still running after more than 60 years of hard service. Despite its commercial failure, the Twin Six has achieved something arguably more important. It has become a legend. Today, these engines are prized by custom builders and collectors who appreciate their historical significance and their potential for extreme builds. The GMC Twin Six reminds us that sometimes the most interesting stories in automotive history are not about the biggest commercial successes. Sometimes the most fascinating machines are the ones that dared to be different and pushed engineering boundaries. In an era of increasingly efficient but often characterless engines, there's something wonderfully absurd and appealing about a 1,500-pound V12 that gets 3 miles per gallon but can run for months without stopping. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of history's most fascinating forgotten engines, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more automotive history content. Drop a comment below and let me know, would you build a custom with a GMC Twin Six if you had the chance? I'll see you in the next video.